there will never be enough enforcement in place to deter people from using those lanes without the proper number of passengers. So will people just stop voluntarily using those lanes? Those lanes do get slow during commute hours now. Will that change? So the story on this is back in 1999 when hybrid vehicles first came out, California started a program where you could put a sticker from the state on your bumper, use the carpool lane for free as a little perk for buying a hybrid and promoting clean air and fuel economy. The idea is there's always a little bit of extra capacity in the carpool lanes that doesn't get used, and so why not give it away as a perk to people with hybrids? The problem they ran into is that too many people bought hybrids, and so eventually those lanes started to bog down. And so working with federal legislation that enabled them to do this, because interstate highways get some federal aid money, so the feds have a say in how states operate their interstates. There was a law that said, okay, we're going to sunset, I think it was by 2019, that all the hybrids and plug-in hybrids no longer qualified for those stickers. And then the law sunsetted on September 30th, 2025, even the electric cars from being able to get those decals. So as of now, those decals don't work anymore in California. That's a federal thing, not a state thing. But at its core is something called HOV lane degradation. The idea is if you have too many people use the carpool lane, it starts to bog down and then there's no benefit to the lane anymore. And so once a year, California has to give Federal Highway Administration a report on how the carpool lanes are doing and to justify their continued existence. So traditionally, the federal government had allowed clean vehicles in those lanes as long as you maintain 45 miles per hour. That's gone now. The only thing that's left now is that you can allow solo drivers to buy their way in with a toll for that extra capacity, and that they can control with the price going up and down to make sure the lane keeps going 45 miles per hour. One of the things happening in California is sometimes you get so many drivers using the carpool lanes without paying the toll, just regular carpoolers, that the lane starts to bog down below 45 miles per hour. So that's why certain times a day they require 3 and not just 2, because that's a way of trying to prevent that degradation from happening. And as far as people cheating the system, Georgia just rolled out this app that verifies how many passengers are in the car. You use an app, it scans how many faces are in the car. I'm a little creeped out by it, but it's one of the first times I've seen of actually trying to enforce the number of people in the car, other than just, luck that Highway Patrol happens to pull someone over, sees there's not enough people in the car.